Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. Are you guys ready to talk some Phillies? Big win, third straight. What's going on? Let's talk about it. Here we go. Three, two, one. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get everything set up here. Yeah, because I'm ready to talk some Phillies with you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? It is your boy Pat Bernard, aka Pat from Ambler, aka the Gobbler, the American slob. Uh, anyway, guys, the Phillies have won three straight. Maybe signs of last year are starting to kick in for your Phillies. I don't know. I don't know, but your Phillies have turned it around. Turn it around. Had me eat had me eat crow. I was out here. You guys saw me what Friday? I said everything that was wrong with this team. I have no patience, and just like just the fish I am, I flip flop, and now I feel good. Now I'm swimming. I felt like a fish dead in the water, dead out of the water. So here we go. I mean, how do you want it? Trey Turner, 3 for 3, 2 home runs from Trey Turner. You know, uh, he was really good. 4 for 5, rather. I'm sorry. He was really, really solid. 3 RBIs. How do you want it? He really, again, we wondered why he's in this lineup, and he comes up huge for your Phillies offense. Comes up huge. Nick Castellanos 2 for 4. Hard. I mean, how about the 3 walks from Schwarber? 3 walks. One thing I know we complain a lot about him is striking out. One thing that my man Kyle Schwarber does best, he gets on base. He gets on base. He's like 3 or 4 in the league right now for getting on base. He does a really good job. And how about Sosa? The defensive play about I think we'll say the bottom of the eighth, just or top of the eighth rather. He just makes that stop, and just figure the only piece of offense that the Detroit Tigers drew was from a former Philly, Nick Maton. When Nick Maton hits that smashing second deck home run, ugh. But anyway, I mean that goes to show you that goes to show you your night for night. It was a Phillies night, and hey, listen, I get it. The Detroit Tigers, ain't really the world beaters right now. They're a middle of the road team, but 3 straight dubs is 3 straight dubs. You gotta be happy what you see from this Phillies team. So again, how do you want it? And how about let's give credit to where credit's due. Nola, Nola. Nola. I can't believe I'm saying this. This is the ups and downs of Aaron Nola, and tonight was another solid night from Aaron Nola. 12 Ks, 12 Ks from Aaron Nola. That's right, people. My man was on fire. He was just on fire. That the sink. How do you want it? Sinker, changeup, fastball. How do you want it? His location was just nice. He was working the corners of the plate. How do you want it? He was working the corner of the strike zone. He was just nasty today. This is the Aaron Nola we come and love. There's times where old Aaron Nola calls his gray hair, and there's other times that Aaron Nola just uh, gets her pants wet. I don't know, but he looked good. He put up 12 Ks, and you have to be happy what you saw from Aaron Nola tonight. Aaron Nola did a phenomenal job. Like I said, working the zone down in how you wanted, the sinker, the curveballs, the fastballs, how you want it. He was throwing everything. He was again, this is where he looked like Mr. Freeze today. 12 Ks. No slouch. No slouching today. Really brought the stuff. So he goes on the season 5-4. 5-4, Aaron Nola. Yeah. Again, looking really, really sharp for your Phillies. As he takes down Joey Wentz. Joey Wentz takes the L. I don't know if it's a Wentz name, but my man got tortured, especially right at the shoot. He gives up the walk to Schwarber. Nick Castellanos gets the single. Bryce Harper gets the single, drives in a run, and then yeah, after all that, it just was downhill for Joey Wentz. Uh, I just don't know if it's a Wentz thing, he just can't perform in Philly. I don't know. I'm starting to. I think if your name's Wentz and it might be cursed for you to come here. Excuse me, and play in Philadelphia. It just might be happening. Uh, So, like I said, guys, just tell me what you saw today. I mean, I know what I saw. I saw pure dominance. This is the NL champions that we've come to love. This is what NL champions are supposed to be playing like. Yes, some meat in your pocket. Uh, Here you go. We got a couple of great already. We're got some nice. Oh my gosh, I don't know if this was from yesterday, but typically Trey Turner, fest off the yeah. And here goes our man Joey Woods. Joey Woods, Turner coming alive. June last year was the season to turn around. Yeah, and that's what it was too, Joey. The we all remember last year Joe Girardi winds up getting fired. Rob Thompson takes over, and his team goes on a run. So this might be the hitting season. The team it looks like it's been going through its ups and downs of the season so far. And like I said yesterday on my show with me and Mike Lauro, I hope this is the signs of the roller coaster start trending back up and hopefully consistently stay up. So I get it. A lot of people are like, oh, it's the Detroit Tigers. It's a middle of a pack team. I get all that. They're 8 games out of a wild card spot. They're 3.5 games out of a 3.5, 4 games probably out of the Central, of the AL Central. So I get all that. I get all your concerns there, people. I get it. It's who are they? Who are the Detroit Tigers really? Yeah, they're still having Miguel Cabrera up at the plate. I love Miguel Cabrera in his prime, but today was not his day. Today was not Miguel Cabrera's. I know this is his last. I know today this. I know this year's his last go around, but it's whatever. But here goes Joey Woods. Whoa, consistently stay up. Yeah, you need it. You need consistency from this team. Um, Consistency will win every time. Every time for your fighting Phils. Again, today they win 8-3 over the Detroit Tigers. 8-3. I feel good, people. I feel really good. The Phillies go take a big time W. Like I said, how do you want it? You get box scores. You look at it. You see Nola, 12 Ks. If you're just tuning in and maybe you guys are waking up and heading out to your night jobs or whatever the case may be. But look, 12 Ks for Nola. You get the player of the day for offense is the man we paid a lot of money to. Again, I think this is it's weird. Like me and Mike were talking about changing up the lineup here, and I said the way I would shape up this line. I'm hoping they ever listen to me. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm hoping I could help something because this is how I said. I said this is how I want the lineup to go. Now Schwarber, I didn't really want him to be the leadoff man, but again, this is Schwarber is comfortable being your leadoff guy. If that's where you're gonna get the most productivity from him, up at the top spot, then so be it. Then so be it. Schwarber, Castellanos, Harper, Turner. Turner's now in the middle of the pack. He's batting 5. So again, there's really no pressure. Really no pressure. Then right after him is Romuto, Stott. I still like to have Stott still on the upper side. But if Castellanos and Nick Schwarber are going to be your 1-2 punch and get you on bases, I'm fine with that. Sosa, and then you get your utility players like Drew Ellis, Sosa, Guthrie. You get all those guys to come in and contribute. Here goes Joey Woods again. Cool moment seeing key contributors from NLCS team get their rings. Yeah, I did like seeing that. I did like seeing Nick Maton get his ring and all that stuff. I didn't like when he hit that 3-run bomb and then him going like, it wasn't. I don't think it was personally him talking trash to the crowd or anything, but I think it was more of him like showing off with his teammates. Still, kind of grinding my gears in the wrong way. So, anyway, like I said, big night. Again, you can always rely on Harper. He went 2 for 5 tonight. He had, like I said, a nice couple swings. Again, this team, if they're not hitting singles or doubles, man, they're rocking the ball out of the park. But again, this is a really solid offensive, performance from Nola. As much as I want to sit here and rub chest hairs with Trey Turner, I got to do the same with Aaron Nola because he himself had a really nice monster game. He did. I mean, both sides. So the Phillies do their thing on both sides of the play. Do their thing. Here goes one from Sid. Wow, Sid, you wrote kind of there. You wrote a novel there, buddy. I like it. I like it. Keep on bringing. I really like Nick Maton on the Phillies last season. His fire, enthusiasm, his performance plus his performance showed a lot of upside. But when he hit the 3-run bomb tonight, it seems to be showing up the crowd. Hot diggity dog. Yeah. Hot diggity. I didn't know if it was just my imagination, but it seems like very. Yeah, that's. Uh, it's funny you say that, and I'm with you, Sid. I kind of felt like he was kind of. I took it wrong at first when he was like going like this. I was going. Was he signaling to the crowd, or was he? I think it was just a team thing. I just think it was a team thing. Like, yeah, but again, if that's your only offense from the Detroit Tigers is a foreign fill, all right, all right, all right, okay, all right. No need to get angry. Uh, so here goes. Like again, for you guys who don't know, Nola 12 Ks, only 3 runs, 1 hit. Only gave up 1 hit, and that was the home run bomb from Maton. That was it. Um, then you got Anthony Dominguez came in, had a K, and then you had Vasquez who just only gave up a hit. So other than that, man, a good solid night. 2 big wins for your Phillies. Yesterday they win big at 11-3, and then today they won 8-3. So hopefully these are good signs. Hopefully this is good signs. Good. This is good momentum because after the Detroit Tigers, you have the Dodgers are going to be coming in. So you're going to need all the wins you can, all the momentum in your favor to face a powerhouse like the Dodgers. You need to be ready. The Dodgers obviously are the top of the NL West. You need to be ready to rock and roll. Uh, so, but this is a good start here. This is a good fantastic start. You know, you have a Nolan playing as well as he did tonight. Like I said, 12 Ks. He was just lighting them up. I mean, like I said, he was working the corners of the strike zone. Just he played an all around good game. All around good game. There's not really, like I said, Drew Ellis went 0 for 4. Uh, that's fine. Bryson Stott went, like I said, other than that, everyone else was pretty much contributing all around with this team. So, but yeah, look, a win's a win. I'll take it, 8-3, and so forth. So before I go any further, because me, I'm a human blabbermouth. So I definitely got to tell you guys about the great sponsors of Edge Affiliate Sports. So let's start here with Dolan's Bar. You guys looking for a good time? You guys possibly could be running into any Philadelphia athlete or looking to have a good time as well. But if you want to find out where all the fun and what everyone's talking about, you got to go to 24 East Sellers out of Ridley Park. Dolan's Bar, Quizzo, music, great times, prize giveaways, you name it. It's all there for you. Then, if you guys want to go to it, maybe you guys are thinking about going to a Phillies game. Well, here, go to sherrysticketstown.com. Use the promo code EOP10. Tell them we sent you. Great prices, no hidden fees. The price you get, the price you see is the price you get. So, look, sports, concert, theater. Um, you guys thinking about going to a Phillies game? It might be a hot ticket this summer, or how about a Union game or so. So speaking of Union and Phillies and all that stuff, listen, we have quite a road trip coming up here for your Philadelphia Eagles. If you guys were thinking about going on the road, what better way going with Philly sports trips? My man Vinny runs the whole program. Great guy. I've hung out with him. You guys want to see the Birds take on the Super Bowl champs? You could do that. I know opening day they go right up to see Bill Belichick. If you guys want to see what Gillette Stadium's like, you do that. They're making two trips out to New York, obviously for the Giants and the Jets. So their bus trips are just whack and fun. If you guys want to think about going to Florida to see the Birds take on the Bucks, you go down there, you go to Big D, wherever you want to go. You guys want to go to California to see the Eagles take on the Rams? You could do that. You could go to Eagles, just Seattle, anywhere you want on on the Eagles schedule. Don't just forget, not just Eagles, Philly sports trip, the big one at the end of the month. Think about this: June 28th through July 1st, Ridley Stadium. If you guys ever want to be at that great legendary ballpark, this is the way you want to go. This is the way you want, go to Philly sports trips. They got it. And look, not just that, you guys know they're going to MetLife Stadium for the Flyers in 2024. They book up Union trips. They are really a 5 for 5 uh, program. So guys, go hit up at Philly Sports Trips. Tell them the EOP sent you. And yeah, let's get back to talking some more baseball. And who doesn't love talking about more baseball than this geek right here? So, but before I do that too, before I talk any more Phillies baseball, let's go around the horn a little bit. Let's go around what's going around in the MLB, and who's doing what kind of moves are going on. You know, what are the Dodgers doing? Stuff like that. Well, here, let's go over it together as you and I shall do. We'll keep track here, and what else is going on in the rest of the division. So let's take a look as we see at the your finals for your Pittsburgh Pirates and your Oakland A's 5-4. The Pirates are now starting to kind of turn things around back in their win column. I don't know if I still buying in them to. I usually this is where the tire goes flat for them, but they're still winning. They're still sitting there, the one of the top teams in the NL Central. So you tip your cap there. The champions, the Houston Astros, going to Toronto and lay a beating 11-4 over the Blue Jays. How about the Brewers have made their way down to Cincinnati and lose 2-zip? They wound up getting collapsed. How about Miami, the Marlins? Talk about a team that's turning around and it's on nobody's radar. The Marlins have won 9-6 over the KC Royals. Um, you look into Boston. Boston, has the Tampa Bay Devil Rays go in there, and just when Boston hopefully was looking for a dub, the Tampa Bay Rays do what they do best and lay a smackdown 4-1. Right now, middle of the game, top of the seventh, you have the Padres and Cubs battling out. Padres are beating up on the Cubs 4-0. You have other matchups that are currently going on. I'm sorry about that. Lost my thing there. Lost my thing. Lost my thing. You have the Texas Rangers who beat up on the San Diego, uh, San, San Diego, St. Louis Cardinals 4-3. Man, that team is just like I said. I'm just that's one team I got my eye on is the Texas Rangers. Did not see this happen. Did not see this happen at all. Um, and that's pretty much about it for all the coverage you got there. And like I said, the Phillies win 8-3 over the Detroit Tigers. So, and again, in case if you guys don't know what else about what's going on here, let's go over the standings a little bit. So, kind of trying to for you guys who are just your casual Phillies fans, not really paying attention to the standings. Well, here you go. Tampa Bay Rays, the Baltimore. Like I said, that whole division is just tough, It's tough. Um, Boston Red Sox, Toronto Blue Jays, Yankees, but right now, since the cream of the crop, you have the Yankees, the Blue Jays, I mean, the Tampa Bay Rays, the Baltimore Orioles, and the Yanks all just being top contenders right there in the NL East. Then you slide down to the AL Central. You have the Minnesota Twins just sitting on top of the hill right now with really nobody behind them other than the Guardians, who said 3.5 games out. Then you go down to Texas, AL West, and just like I mentioned, the Texas Rangers are right there, bound, and right on their heels are the Houston Astros, who look like they've found their way of being right there, right in the mix of things. NL East, you have the Braves, you have the Marlins, and two games out of a wild card spot, you have the Mets. So they're looking to make some things happen as well. Then you go to the AL Central, you have the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Brewers, who are sitting right there. And then, of course, you go down to the west side where you have the Arizona Diamondbacks and the LA Dodgers, who are sitting out the top contenders out there. So, like I said, your Phillies win 8-3. Big night for Trey Turner as he goes 4-5 with 2 home runs. The guy was just nasty tonight. We've wondered why did we waste stupid money on him? Well, he's paying off the dividends now, and he's getting hot at the right time. So hopefully, 3 games, they've won. So guys, I want to say thank you so much. Tomorrow, Michael Laro's got you covered. And stay tuned tomorrow night because along here on the Edge of Philly Sports Network, you have Matty B talking 4-4 and more. So Matty B likes to give a little like a tribute to Philly sports time. He goes back a day in history. Matty B does a really good job with that. And like I said, tomorrow, my broadcast partner, sometimes I want to put my hands around his throat. And no, he's a great guy. I love him. But Mike's got you tomorrow. Again, your Phillies won 3 straight. Guys, what are you feeling? Come on, come on, come on. All right, guys, have a great night. See you later.